Welcome into Alta High basketball on the Rewind Sports Network as the Alta Hawks take to the road as they prepare to face the Olympus Titans. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. What a ball game we have coming up for you here tonight. Olympus coming in 7-2 in region play, 17-3 overall in Alta, 21-1, 10-0 in region, trying to stay undefeated and secure a region championship. We'll start off by introducing the Hawks. Just the one loss on the year, have not lost in state, have not lost in region. They beat Olympus in the first matchup by double figures. It was a game that, I think Alta might say they probably didn't play their best basketball, but they found a way to win. They're coming off an impressive draw over West, and that was after a gutty win over a really good Highland team and a game in which Ace Reiser twisted an ankle. He is not going tonight for the Hawks on the road. It will be Bo Compton getting the start in place of Ace, who is on the bench, but he's in a jumper tonight. He is not going to be playing. So how does the guard position play out for Alta? That'll be a big storyline tonight. They do have the rest of their starting lineup intact, the rest of their roster intact, including Jackson Johnson, Dash Reiser, and Carter Doliak. That trio is going to have to be really good. But it's been the role players of a guy like a Compton and a Goodfellow that have been so consistent this year for Alta. Look, they come on the road. That offense on the bus with them. We'll see how it fits in here at the Titan Gym, because this Olympus group, we talked about the loss to Alta earlier this year. 2 region losses for Olympus this year. That's the most in like a half decade for Coach Barnes here. They've got their own plethora of talent, including the future Harvard man in Dutch Dowdell and the future Aggie of Utah State in Jordy Barnes. Plenty of compliments to go along with them. Gavin Lowe, talk about Reed Smiley. The 6'4 senior's been great this year for the Titans. Do they have enough to get a revenge win here at home? Speaking of the Titans, we'll find out. Olympus in the home whites, Alta in the road blacks, as this is Jordy. An open look for 3 won't go. Batted up and kept here for the Titans. Open 3 for Smiley, and that one good for Olympus as they capitalize on the opening possession. We talk about the Titans. They lost their first region game, or their first region loss this year was against Highland in overtime. They got revenge on the Rams. They would like revenge for that second region loss here tonight. This is Alta on the possession. Goodfellow from the corner. That hit off the front of the rim and rebounded by Olympus, who's trying to push it here quickly. Dowdell cut down by Johnson. There's Smiley. Thought about that 3. The drive defended well by Doliak. Want to remind you, the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we'll start it early, stop it late, as that shot right of the rim won't go down for Smiley. And Alta here in transition. Compton, little baseline. Terminated, thrown up for Johnson, but too tall, and it's turned over. Olympus basketball. Olympus coming off a tough 85-70 win over Brighton. Brighton team has been a difficult matchup for Olympus this year. They've found ways to have offensive successes. This thrown in the backcourt, and that'll be a backcourt violation. So turnovers on each side. They will give it back here to the Hawks. Good student crowd for the Titans. The Alta contingent showing up. Here's Johnson giving with, no, keeping it. Now to Compton. Dash gives back to Johnson. Came off that screen, defended by Dowdell. Jackson Johnson with the handles, 3-pointer. His first field goal tonight, first Alta bucket to the future Utah Ute Jackson Johnson. This is Gavin Lowe giving to Barnes. Dowdell setting up straight away, short, long board, tracked down by Mayfield. Coach Barnes before the game said in that first match against Alta, it was tough to get the looks that they wanted. And you can see this Alta defense, it's flying around here early. Barnes trying to drive on Compton, turned right into him. No call there as Compton goes to the floor, and the lead back here to Olympus. Thought that arm maybe got a little away from Jordy. Officials deeming not enough contact, but we'll get a call here, and this will go on Gavin Lowe. That'll be the first on the sophomore Titan. Substitution here for Alta as Zach Papke has come on the floor for Compton, as he'll get a coaching lesson from Coach Orrin. Is off the inbound. It's Doliak. Uncontested, great play there for the Hawks. In the paint, tried to tie it up, and Barnes was looking for the outlet to Eli. That got away from him. Alta basketball. Want to remind you, Alta High basketball is presented by Opal Luxury Services. We'll talk about them and all of our Alta sponsors as the game continues. This is a long two for Johnson. Won't go, tapped wide, and it will go to the Titans. Two teams that typically shoot very well with below season average shooting starts in this first quarter. That was how the first matchup was as well. We were talking with Coach Barnes before, said who would have thought that Olympus and Alta would have been a 50-40 ball game. That's what that first matchup was, with another turnover here for Olympus. Gym really filling up now on both sides, both students and parents. There's Dash Reiser. The sophomore going to have the ball in his hand a lot tonight. He'll pull from 15, and Dash able to score the first Alta lead of the contest. Approaching the midway point in our opening quarter. Dowdell, the three, no. Rebounded by Carter Doliak. Alta on the run. Johnson looking to drive, and that deflected away by Smiley. On the run out, it's Lowe. Three different scores for each team now. How about Dash showing some handles, and I don't mean the ice cream. It was a sweet move. He'll try the handles three, and that was just off the front of the rim. Doliak to save, and Johnson able to corral it in, but his pass taken by Reef. Low in the corner, a little pump fake, Dowdell. No! Offensive board. That was one of the keys for Coach Barnes. Thought that in that first matchup, the rebounding was something they wanted to focus on in this one. Done a nice job here early. Smiley giving back, Dowdell in the corner, trapped and taken away by Compton. In the corner, Papke gonna dribble out. Dash has that baseline, got the little step. Oh, how about that move by Dash Reiser? Boy, put Lowe in a really difficult defensive position. And Dash, the finishing at the rim. Inside, Smiley has to send out. Dowdell defended by Johnson. Jackson staying right there with him. Shot clock down to 3. Jordy has to put it up. A Titan triple for Jordan Barnes. Second three of the game. Reef hit one earlier, my apologies. Doliak. Yes, sir. The handles, ice cream, three-pointer for Carter Doliak. Barnes looking to drive, boy, Compton right there. Inside. And that shot from Lowe came off the rim strong. Cleared by Jackson Johnson. Oh, how about that split? Doliak down the lane and scores it. What vision by Jackson Johnson, as Doliak with 7 first quarter points for Alta. Inside of 90 seconds left here in the frame. Mayfield dribbling out. Here's Barnes. Trying to work on Compton. Both staying right with him. This Alta D continuing to really make things difficult. Open three for Barnes. That's a long one. Second three for Jordan Barnes tonight. Young man averaging 16.7 boards, 10 assists. Committed to Utah State. They'll love that. Up in Cache Valley, Doliak, that answer was just off the front of the rim short. Barnes now pushing tempo here with Olympus. Oh, the steal by Johnson. Corner three, too strong. Barnes looking ahead for Lowe. Tough finish. The lead back to Olympus. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Our clock just a touch ahead. We're just going to pause it. Allow the official clock to catch up here. Taken away. It's Lowe again on the run out. Alta trying to hurry. Compton sees the time. Tough shot for Bull, and that will do it. What was a 7-0 run to close out the quarter from Olympus. They've got the lead here at home. You're watching Alta High Basketball presented by Opal Luxury Services, only on KSLSports.com. I want to remind you, Alta High Basketball presented by Opal Luxury Services. If you have marble countertops, but you're worried about the staining and the etching, you don't have to worry anymore. Contact Opal Luxury Services and see how their state-of-the-art stone sealer technology can change your life forever. Visit them online at opalluxuryservices.com. Mention this ad to receive $200 off your service. Again, that website is opalluxuryservices.com. Unofficial scoring in that first quarter for Alta, 7 points for Carter Doliak, 4 for Dash, and 3 for Johnson. Meanwhile, for Olympus, 8 for Jordan Barnes, 6 for Gavin Lowe, and 3 for Reef Smiley. Long three for Reiser. Rebound to Barnes. There's Blank in the corner. Will dribbling out, giving to Lowe. Dutch. Trying to drive on Goodfellow, just inside the line. First field goal tonight for Dutch Dowdell. Dutch averaging 24 a game. Didn't score in that first. Here's Dash. Looking for Johnson, double team coming over. Oh, nice read by Goodfellow, but couldn't get it to go down. Ball's on the floor, kept here by Doliak. Johnson freed up a little driving lane. Tough fall away for Jackson Johnson. And that's where, with ace off the floor, I think you need Jackson to be able to find offense tonight. He has no problem finding it. He might have to take more shots and make some difficult shots just like that against this Olympus team. We're out to here on the road. That was an impressive finish from Jackson. Back to a three-point ball game. 3 for Dutch. Dowdell thought there was contact there. Officials didn't see it, didn't call it. It's a 6-point Olympus lead. Johnson around the screen. Little fade away for Jackson Johnson. Tell you, he looks dialed in here in this early start. 2 difficult jumpers there for Jackson in this second quarter. Here's Barnes, defended by Jackson. Dowdell, and a foul here going to be called on Goodfellow. This will be extended. The first team foul in this second quarter for the Hawks. Carter Doliak will get a break here as Matt McKay is checked in. Blank, baseline drive. Dowdell keeping that pivot down. Running start here for Jordan. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Titans. Barnes trying to set it up on the block. Working on Papke inside to Smiley. Shot clock down to 6. Stolen away by Johnson. Jackson Johnson with the Mad Dog roofing dunk. Pulls Alta back to a 2-point game. 6 in the quarter for Jackson, 9 in the contest. Smiley. Smiley, boy, tough shot. Nice job there by Reeve Smiley. Reiser pulls, blocked by Lowe. Lowe on the run out again. Has help with Dowdell. Trailer with Blank. Long three, Jordan Barnes again, just off the front of the rim. Tracked down by Johnson. And a timeout taken here by Alta. Timeout, Hawks. 3:45 to go here in the opening half. We'll stay here. Want to thank our sponsors that make this stream possible. A reminder, Mighty Dog Roofing, top performing roofing team, renowned for their expertise in roof repair, replacement, and other services. If you need help with your home exterior, check out the experts at Mighty Dog Roofing. Visit them online for a free estimate at mightydogroofing.com. Also want to thank Handel's Ice Cream. There's no better place to celebrate the sweet moments of your life than Handel's Ice Cream off 114 South and State Street. Big fan of the black raspberry chocolate personally, but want to thank Handel's Ice Cream for their sponsorship, and of course D2D Millionaire. All of our Alta free throws tonight brought to you by D2D Millionaire. If you are in the home service industry and you want to set records in 2024, check out D2D Millionaire. Visit them online at lennygray.com to find out how you can increase your home service industry success in 2024. Alta basketball. Johnson defended by Lowe. Johnson will pull for 3. That shot won't go. And a dual possession there on the rebound. It was McKay and Jordan Barnes. The arrow will give it to Olympus. Back to Smiley inside, had the double team, sends to Blank, Will. Baseline, defended by McKay. That one taken away by Johnson. McKay giving back. Jordan Barnes trying to keep that with Alta and does. Up ahead with Gavin Lowe. Gavin Lowe has 8 points tonight. I feel like 6 of them have been on runouts just like that for Olympus. Back to a 6-point lead here for the home Titans. And a foul here up top going to be called on Jordy. It'll be the first personal on Barnes. First team foul on Olympus in this second quarter. Two and a half to go in the half. Here's Compton, found a little soft spot. Or couldn't score, it was hard off the backboard. Reiser and Doliak both to the scorer's table to come on the floor as Dutch Dowdell. Able to find some separation in the paint and finish. Inside of 2 to go. Johnson sends out, 3 on the way, no. Offensive board from Goodfellow, couldn't get the putback to go. McKay keeping it alive and scores. Good stick-to-itiveness there for the Alta quarterback slash forward. Dowdell couldn't get that 3 to go. He's had the 3 earlier in this quarter, but he's missed a couple of those 3s that he normally hits. As Low with the steal and the score. Gavin Lowe, last year as a freshman, this coaching staff loved what they saw from the youngster. They thought he brought a great spark and had a bright future. You see tonight he's been dialed in for Olympus. And Barnes defending, creates another steal. Count the bucket. Jordan Barnes with the finish. And the foul will send Barnes to the free throw line with a chance at the 3-point play. A foul called there on McKay. That's his first. Second team foul on Alta. And it's a 10-point Titan lead here. Chance for Barnes to make it 11. He does not. Rare missing the line there for Jordan. Looking for Doliak. Help coming there from, help coming from Dowdell. They say Alta last to touch it. Shot clock turned off here for the rest of this first half. Olympus can take the last shot. It's been a 15-8 scoring advantage for the Titans in this second quarter. Clock down to 10. Low, working on Dash. Sends to Smiley, baseline J. Back of the rim, offensive board. Couldn't get a second opportunity. Third is good by Gavin Lowe, who has been a problem for Alta tonight. Gavin Lowe with 12 points has helped push Olympus to a 12-point lead at the break. Alta trailing in region play at the half for the first time all year. Halftime from Olympus, 34-22. Titans leading your Hawks. You're watching Alta High basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Opal Luxury Services. Getting ready to start our second half, 34-22. Alta trailing the Titans. It was a 17-8 second quarter scoring advantage for Olympus. Gavin Lowe had 12 in that first half, 10 for Jordan Barnes, 7 for Dutch, all of those in the second quarter for Dowdell, and 5 for Reef. Meanwhile, for Alta, again playing without ace riser tonight. 9 for Jackson Johnson to lead the way, 7 for Doliak, 4 for Dash, and 2 for Matt McKay. Talk about this game. Coming in Region 6, Alta held a 2-game lead, undefeated, 10-0 in region play, and it's Olympus 2 games behind. This is a must-win for the Titans if they want to try to stay within grasp of a shared region championship. Alta is assured at least a share of a region championship. One more game for Alta on the year. That's at taking on Brighton at Brighton. Of course, you can watch that game here on the Rewind Sports Network. As Alta starting with the basketball in this second half, Dash will pull up. That skips across. Doliak coming in to try to keep it alive, but could not, as Barnes able to corral it. Here's Dowdell. 4 made threes in that first half for Alta. Is that shot for Dowdell off the mark? Three on the way, no. On the attempt there for Compton. Dowdell will try again, and that time hit it. Dutch Dowdell hitting his second 3, and that's now the third Olympus Titan in double figures. Stolen away. Jordy ahead of everyone and will finish. Timeout Alta as Olympus has pushed this to a 15-point lead. 39-22 Titans. 6:45 to go in the third. We talked about Olympus. Lost to Highland OT, and followed that up with a 30-point win at home in that second matchup. I was wondering if we'd see Olympus have a similar bounce back tonight. It's looked that way. Again, out to not full strength as Joliak inside gets the first, won't go, and that one does go, and they'll count it as the interference there was deemed to be on Olympus. So Joliak will be credited with that bucket. Here's Barnes, works back out. Shook Goodfellow. Jordan Barnes, wow. Showing a little step back three of his own. Third made triple tonight for Jordan Barnes. Here's Johnson. Had that spurt in the second quarter. And Johnson working baseline, able to reverse it up and good. He's now in double figures, first Alta Hawk in double digits tonight. Dowdell given with Jordy. Back to Dutch. Seeing that lane open up, couldn't get that to go. Rebounded by Compton. Dash quickly up the floor. Tough reverse for Dash. Crafty finish there for the sophomore. Three for Smiley. Reef with his second three of the night. Dash, pull up in the paint, no. Foul called here. There's going to be an offensive foul called on Doliak. I believe the first on Carter, and that is the case. Barnes gives to Dutch. Dutch freeing up space. Count the bucket for Dowdell as the foul called on Compton. There's a three-point play here for Dutch. Pass kept here. Jordan nearly had his hands on it. Pull up for Dash. And trail Smiley hitting another triple. 11 now for Reef. Olympus has 4 scorers and they're all in double figures as Dash Reiser continuing to be aggressive here offensively. Nice bucket there for the sophomore Dash. Averaging 9 a game, has 10 for the Hawks. Here's Barnes, working the corner. Reef now down with Dowdell. Dutch, little right hand floater won't go. Doliak with the clear. Reiser will pull again. That shot won't go, and Mayfield tried to throw that back in, and they'll say Last to touch was Alta. Substitution here for the Hawks. Papke back on the floor. McKay back on the floor here for Alta. That's a tough pass, and that deflected by Alta. Stay with Olympus. Whoa. Sophomore on sophomore action there, just off the mark there for Gavin. Johnson thought about it. You see that hard close, handing off to McKay. Good initiation there for Jackson. That defense pulls up on the leading scorer for Alta. On the season, able to hand that off to Matt. And a foul here going to be called, I believe, on Papke. He was surprised. It'll be the first on Zach. There's Goodfellow back on the floor here for Alta. Right back to Barnes. Nice little wraparound there for Jordan Barnes. He's at 17, beyond his season average. Dash on the drive, high off the window. And Barnes was trying to split through that little screen. He thought there was contact there. So did his head coach. Officials, though, having this go back to Alta. .90 seconds to go. Kicked out. Goodfellow. Carter Goodfellow with the handles ice cream three-pointer. First bucket tonight for Carter. So 3 as it's down to 14. Feels like the closest it's been in a while. And we've got a foul called here. This will go, I believe, on Carter. Yes, it will. That'll be the second on Goodfellow. The clock is still running here. The clock is still running. There we go. They stopped it at 1:03, but a good 10 seconds or so came off. Officials didn't see it. Inside of a minute to go. We will let our clock catch up to it eventually, or so we will hope. 50 seconds left here. And now the officials will stop it. And I think the discussion here at the table will be just that. I had about 10 seconds by my watch. We'll see if the officials and the table agree. Coach Oren looks like he's content with whatever the outcome here will be. They do go 1:04 on the clock. So they do put a good 10 seconds back on. We're just going to let the game clock catch up to ours. That thrown out of play. It'll be out to basketball. This last minute or so could make things interesting here if Alta can capitalize on each end. Here's Dash. Tried to pull up. That was knocked away. Olympus. Oh, crafty pass, but Dowdell couldn't finish. He thought there was contact there. Doliak trying to deal with the pressure, and a foul called in the backcourt. That bucket will not count. We had a kick ball was the call. So it will be Alta to inbound. Of course, that call might make Eli Mayfield jealous. We've got it on good authority from the family that Eli leads the state in kickballs. I didn't know that was an official stat. Meanwhile, it's Zach Papke with the three, and here comes Alta trying to make a late push. Handles ice cream three-pointer for Papke to pull Alta to within 11. Shot clock turned off here. The Hawks need a stop to close out the frame. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Jordan. And there's a kick ball. This will be called on Alta. Quick subs running to the table here for the final four. Compton and Johnson both checking in. 4.7 left in the quarter. Inbounding to Dowdell. Doliak there defensively. Fadeaway won't go. And that will do it for the third. Laid out to surge. Will they have enough to come back in the fourth? We'll find out. Fourth quarter coming up next. You're watching Alta High basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Opal Luxury Services. Olympus basketball to start the fourth quarter. 53-42, 17 points for this young man, Jordan Barnes, tonight. 13 for Dowdell, 12 for Lowe, 11 for Smiley. Those four have done all the damage for this Olympus offense. Jordan. Boy, you see the use of that hesitation. Dash trying to deal with the pressure of Lowe. Here's Goodfellow. Compton. Seeing that out of the air, looking for help, gives to Goodfellow. That pass deflected by Smiley. We'll stay with the Hawks. Here's Reiser. Finds a little bit of space. Dash, three won't go. Tapped up. Johnson keeping it. Jackson, a trio of Olympus defenders, finds Goodfellow but couldn't possess it. It will go back to Olympus. That would have been a good play for Alta. They continue to try to hang around here. They need their defense in this fourth. Dowdell. Lowe spinning around Johnson. The quickness of Gavin Lowe. Twitchy. Got a hand on that one, but finds its way to Johnson, and a foul called here on Olympus as Barnes is getting ready to lead the run out. This will go on Lowe. Need a second here on Gavin. First team foul on Olympus in this fourth. Compton. Goes back out with Dash. Lowe deflecting that away. Barnes. Lowe. And that just wouldn't go down for Gavin. The reach of Jackson made that an uncustomary finish for Lowe. Nearly had that down. Into traffic. Johnson still has it. Finding Goodfellow on that baseline. And Carter coming in and scoring as a timeout taken here by Alta. 5:35 to go in regulation. Timeout, Hawks. Welcome back. Alta High basketball is presented by Opal Luxury Services. You have those beautiful marble countertops, and now you stress over rooting them with the etching and the staining. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore with Opal Luxury Services and their state-of-the-art stone sealer technology. Find them online or on social media at opalluxuryservices.com. Mention this ad to receive $200 off your service from Opal Luxury Services. With great pace to the game tonight, up and down the floor. Alta trailing here by 13. The energy's been great. In the building is Smiley inside. No count, call foul here inside on McKay as Smiley finishes. And we'll head to the line here. As McKay called for his second. Smiley pushes this to a 16-point lead. Wait. That one out of play will stay here. Doliak coming back on the floor. Mayfield being subbed for here. Blank on the floor. We're talking about only 4 scorers for Olympus tonight, but the team has been solid. They've executed very well. Speaking of the Titans, as they come up with another defensive stop, takeaway there. They've had plenty of them. There's Dowdell capitalizing off the steal for this Olympus offense. 16 now for Dutch. And what was an 11-point lead? Now pushed back to 19. Goodfellow and Blank called here for the foul. Trying to look backdoor, low there to defend. Dowdell, the transition 3. It was a shot that Olympus struggled to make consistently at Alta. They've made them tonight. Multiple threes in every quarter. Oh, beautiful take there from Reiser. He's been fantastic in this second half. Has 10 in the second half, 14 in the contest. He's been a great initiator on plays just like that. He's often pulled up off those drives. Smiley giving back here to Barnes, past the midway point of our fourth quarter. Shot clock down to 5. Barnes, little lefty. .21 points now for Barnes. And an offensive foul called on Doliak. Second personal on Carter. Have to put a little pressure on Olympus. Confident through it. Pressure coming over, and that taken away. Papke with the steal. Compton. There's Johnson. Double team forces it away. Extra pass into the corner. Goodfellow. Yeah, Carter Goodfellow. Hitting the handles ice cream 3. His second of the contest. And that pass intercepted by Goodfellow. Here's Papke from the other corner, no. Johnson, and the swat of foul here being called on Barnes. It'll be the second on Jordy. A timeout here taken by Olympus. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Alta High Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Opal Luxury Services. Hawk basketball baseline, 68-49, Olympus. Inbound to Papke, couldn't get that to go as he's on the floor. Johnson trying to keep it alive. Arms are wrapped around and a tie-up here, the call inside. Almost looked like a Heimlich maneuver being given underneath the basket, and deem the hand on the basketball. Johnson, traffic again. We'll get a call here. We'll send Jackson Johnson to the line for the Mighty Dog, or excuse me, for the DDD Millionaire free throws. Oh, I thought they said on the shot. The official gave an indication of 2, but they'll say baseline here. My apologies. There's a 3 from Compton, no. And rebounded there by Smiley. Reef Smiley with the rebound and the finish. Step back for Johnson off the back of the rim. Run out for Smiley. He'll pull it out. As Olympus content to try to wind off these final 2 minutes. Alta found an early lead. They led 14-10, and then the Olympus defense created some offensive opportunities they capitalized on, and once that floodgate opened, it was hard for Alta to get back in a contained mode on the defensive end. Is low here for 3, no. Rebounded by Doliak. Inside our final 90, up to Johnson. Transition won't go. Carter with the offensive board and fouled. Inside, this will go on Eli Mayfield. And we will have free throws here. And a reminder, if you're in the home service industry and looking to set your own goals and revenue records in 2024, Door-to-Door can help you do it. To learn more, visit lennygrade.com to find out how you can improve your home service industry, home service revenue in 2024. First free throw from Doliak, good. One more here for Carter. We've not had a lot of free throws tonight for either side. They've let them play quite a bit. Alta throwing a trap on here. It works. McKay will find the possession, but they can't capitalize, giving up. Dowdell. Counter bucket for Dutch Dowdell again. Another finish at the rim for Dutch, and a chance here to head to the line for another three-point play. And Dowdell able to convert. We'll head to the line here. I'm not quite certain what the delay's for here. Official having a conversation here with Coach Warren. We're waiting to line him up here. There's 1:03 left. It's 2 here for Papke. And makes the first DDD Millionaire free throw. One more here for Zach. The 3 back in the second quarter, having with 4 points unofficially tonight. And 2 for 2. And a foul here called on McKay. It's the 4th team foul. So no more fouls to give here for Alta. We've got 60 seconds left. Smiley. And a foul called here on Doliak. We'll send Reef to the free throw line. Good night for Smiley. Unofficially 16 points for him tonight, as Olympus sending line change to the table. It was the Fantastic Four for Olympus. Unofficially 14 for Lowe, 21 for Barnes, 21 for Dowdell. And right now, I got 17 for Smiley. He's got one more here. The only players to score for Olympus tonight, as he goes 1 for 2. Smiley does. He'll stay on the floor here. Don't know if we'll get a chance to see Jack Evans. We will, as no whistle here on this end. That bucket will count. And a foul given by Reef. Jackson Johnson with the bucket, and a chance here for a three-point play for Alta. D2D Millionaire free throw short from Jackson. Offensive board, tracked down or brought in by Compton. Sending out Goodfellow. The three, no. Rebound captured there from Olympus, and a tool possession will leave it here with the Titans. Evans. Double team. Shot clock turned off. That pass deflected, found its way through. Three won't go. Trying to get it ahead to Johnson, but instead, it's Carson Soph with it. Was looking to get that to Landon Howell. Could not. Goodfellow on the horn, won't go, and that will do it. Olympus gets the answer they wanted from that earlier loss this year to Alta. 74-55, the Titans defeating the Alta Hawks. Reminder, Alta has one more game on the season. They'll take on Brighton. We'll have that game for you here on the Rewind Sports Network. As your Alta High player of the game, we're going to go with Dash Reiser. Had a really good second half, but honestly, the offense tonight for Alta struggled to find its rhythm and consistency. Again, playing without Ace tonight. They'll hope to have him back in time for a postseason run. The four from Olympus was strong all night as they found their offensive rhythm early and often. As Alta falls to the hands of Olympus. 74-55 for Tino Psyche. My name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. And a reminder, you can catch Alta High basketball the rest of the year, including in the state playoffs. Only right here on the Rewind Sports Network. Alta High basketball presented by Opal Luxury Services. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.